Wood County schools have recently held their groundbreaking ceremony to officially start construction on the new Lincoln Elementary School. Our Peyton Brooker was at the groundbreaking ceremony. Historic moments.
The Wood County Board of Education held a groundbreaking ceremony to officially start construction of the new Lincoln Elementary in Parkersburg. The president of the Wood County Board of Education, Justin Raber, says this is a part of the facilities bond that was approved by voters in May of 2022.
We were able to pass the $60+ million bond that also included funding from the SBA for a total of almost $100 million. And this is the result of it is one of 3 elementary schools being built. The new Lincoln Elementary School, in addition to the new Lubeck and the new Vienna Elementary.
The superintendent for Wood County Schools, Christy Willis, says a lot of work has been done to get to this point.
Has been a lot of work behind the scenes, from board members to those that work at the Board of Education, and also with the entities that we're working with McKinley Associates and Pickering Associates, to have these projects to the point where we are able to see fruition now.
According to Raber, the new Lincoln Elementary will combine both Emerson and Chris Elementary schools. Raber says the planned completion date for the new Lincoln Elementary is fall of 2027. Raber and Willis both add this new elementary is to attract cutting-edge learning and business to Wood County.
Now we're able to build a new elementary school that will promote 21st century learning, as well as being efficient and providing great resources for our community.
I think the education system reflects where the community is going, and so in order for us to attract businesses into the area, if we have people come here, they want to see their kids go to, the best schools possible.
This is Peyton Brooker in Parkersburg, WTAP News. This is home.